Silent watchers. It was supposed to be just another quiet night. Nathan's parents had gone out for dinner, leaving their 10-year-old son home alone for the first time. He assured them he'd be fine. After all, he had snacks, his video games, and the family dog, Max. The house was large but old, creaking under the weight of the night's cold wind. Shadows danced along the walls as the television flickered in the dimly lit living room. Nathan curled up on the couch, a bowl of popcorn in his lap, eyes glued to the screen. Then came the first knock. It was soft, hesitant. Nathan paused his game and turned toward the front door. His heart skipped a beat. His parents wouldn't be back for hours, and they always texted before coming in. Max let out a low growl, his ears perking up. Another knock, this time louder. Nathan tiptoed to the window, peeking through the curtains. Outside, two men stood near the porch. Their clothes were disheveled, their movements sluggish. One swayed slightly, muttering something to the other before pounding on the door again. "Open up, kid. We know someone's home." The voice was slurred, laced with something sinister. Nathan's throat went dry. He stepped back, his fingers trembling as he locked the front door. His parents had always told him never to answer the door for strangers. But now he felt trapped. The men laughed. "We just want to talk," the second man said, his voice mocking. Nathan's pulse hammered against his ribs. He grabbed his phone and dialed his mother's number. No answer. He tried again, still nothing. The doorknob rattled. Then came a heavy thud, shaking the frame. They were trying to break in. Max barked furiously, his claws scratching against the wooden floor. Nathan ran to the kitchen, searching for anything that could help him. A knife? A pan? His fingers curled around the landline. He quickly dialed 911. 911, what's your emergency? A calm voice asked. There are two men outside trying to get in, Nathan stammered. I'm alone. Please send someone. Another loud crash. The front door groaned under the pressure. Stay calm, the dispatcher said. Lock yourself in a room. Officers are on their way. Nathan grabbed Max and bolted up the stairs, locking himself in his parents' bedroom. He crouched behind the bed, his breathing ragged. Then silence. The kind of silence that made the hairs on the back of his neck stand up. Nathan strained his ears. The wind outside howled, but the knocking had stopped. Had they left? He slowly crept toward the window, peering outside. The two men were still there, but they weren't looking at the door anymore. They were staring right up at him. Nathan's breath hitched. One of the men grinned, raising a single hand to wave. That was when the power cut out. The house plunged into darkness, swallowing Nathan whole. Max whined, pressing against him as the air grew thick with something unseen, something wrong. Then came the sound. Not from the door this time, from inside the house. Nathan turned sharply. A shadow moved in the hallway. His parents wouldn't be home for hours, and the police were still on their way. The silent watchers had found a way inside.